The month, what is it? The month is fly by so fast. Can't believe it's already the end of April. We're moving on to the fifth month already. So, I know we got like 1 minute before we actually start the program, but I just wanted to say good morning and say uh, hi to everyone. And we're gonna go ahead and transition over to our company profile, and then we'll go ahead and I'll decrease and then let CJ increase. Okay, what he does best. All right, so let me share back my screen again, and we'll start the company profile.
The company that has remained steadfast and kept the right principles. The company headed toward the world with the right principles. The company that grows with its customers and shares generously. We are Atomy. Atomy, which has been growing ever since its establishment in 2009, is a global network marketing company with a presence across the globe. Atomy's #1 goal of going beyond customer satisfaction to customer success continues to be its top priority to this day. Providing good quality products at reasonable prices, Atomy's competitiveness lies in the nature of distribution. The absolute quality and absolute price product philosophy that Atomy has practiced since its inception is included in all of its products, such as health functional foods, beauty, living, food, fashion, home appliances, and more. Atomy Hemohim surpassed 2 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales, ranked #1 in domestic health functional food exports. Developed as part of a national project by the Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, Hemohim holds 23 international patents and made history in 2023 by being the first in the country to offer dual health benefits, immune boost, and fatigue relief. Absolute Skincare, a flagship product, has surpassed 1 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales. It received the King Sejong Award from the Korean Intellectual Property Office, a first in cosmetics, and was named a world-class product for next generation by the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy. Atomy prioritizes customers, earning customer-centered management certification for 3 consecutive years, a rare industry feat. Since opening its U.S. branch in 2010, Atomy has grown into a global hub, linking producers and consumers worldwide through 27 branches in Asia, South America, Oceania, and Europe. Atomy products have proven overwhelmingly popular in international markets, achieving the top export ranking for health functional foods and over-the-counter medications. Following the $300 million Export Tower Award, the company reached cumulative exports of $1.8 billion in 2024. After launching its EU branch, Atomy plans to expand globally, focusing on Africa, Central and South America, and other emerging markets. Atomy's GSGS strategy, which stands for Global Sourcing, Global Sales, allows the supply of products that align with the absolute quality and absolute price philosophy through Atomy's global sales network. Atomy's Success System, in which the company runs all seminars, allows any member to succeed regardless of individual ability. This is the driving force behind Atomy's distinctive growth. Success seminars that bridge online and offline realms vividly communicate Atomy's vision to members worldwide, presenting a vision of global success that goes beyond time and space by merging business and culture. The X Project has been initiated to cultivate global leaders and empower active members around the world. Atomy continues to provide unwavering support for success, including the reopening of Songnisan Forest as a hub for the Atomy brand experience. To achieve absolute quality and absolute price, and to ensure commitment to quality from its partners. Atomy provides various support measures for partnering companies, such as cash payment within 1 week from delivery, interest-free operating fund loans, and joint quality management systems, among others. These create a culture of a company growth. Atomy is implementing various policies to ensure sustainable coexistence with the Earth. The company promotes resource recycling and environmental restoration through product renewals aimed at zero plastic initiatives, increasing the use of biodegradable plastics and eco-friendly materials, and introducing smart packaging solutions. Atomy's contributions surpass not only its industry and the distribution sector, but also stand at the top level nationally. Over the past 3 years, the company's donation percentage relative to revenue has been 30 times that of the distribution industry, ranking first among Korea's top 500 companies. As a result, it has earned various government awards and certifications, including the Government Award for Sustainable Management, Good Donor Award, Family Friendly Company, and Great Place to Work Korea. Atomy's culture of sharing has expanded beyond national borders, with the company, members, partner companies, and executives actively engaging in social contribution activities worldwide. The company that holds true to its principles while creating a new distribution culture. The company expanding globally with the trust of people around the world. The company that dreams of customer success while moving beyond customer satisfaction. The company that cherishes the spirit. We are proud Atomy.
Yes. We are proud Atomy. Without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and decrease, and I'll allow CJ to unmute his mic and do what he does best. Go ahead, CJ, you have the stage.
Can you hear me, Mr. Nick?
You loud and clear, sir.
Awesome. Nick, it's Friday. Freedom Friday and Freestyle Friday. And as I sit back listening to the Atomy intro video, I'm realizing that we are with a great company. So many awards, outstanding awards, and so many achievements. And we really are blessed to be with such a great company. Customer focused, customer driven, absolute products, absolute price, uh, a social conscience, always doing, always pioneering. We are with an awesome company. The compensation plan, a righteous compensation plan, a reversed engineered marketing business platform. And we really ought to take our Atomy business seriously, get to the customers, bring on new team members, and just bring the good message of wellness to so many people at this time. The remarkable, outstanding him or him. Uh, with all these glowing testimonials that we get from day to day. Yesterday, uh, again, some wonderful stories about the him or him. Guys, we gotta do this thing, and we need to pick up speed. So, Mr. Nick, I want to decrease and allow you to increase and to allow everyone on the call to increase this morning. It's a freestyle Friday, so we share the testimonials, we ask the questions, we do a lot of interaction. So with that said, Nick, I'm going to just decrease also. Just before I do, just to remind those of us who would love to go after the sales mastership, you need to be going into your office or as you were going to the thread of conversation.
CJ, your audio is very distorted. Uh,
We need to be doing our application or registration for the Sales Master course, which starts in May. And also, come the 6th of May, the automatic withdrawal kicks in. So we need to be making sure that we keep our team members intact. We don't want anyone losing their shopping mall. So, Nick, with that said, I hand it over to you. Take it away.
yep, guys, just remember what CJ just said about the Sales Master program that the company is putting on. Registration has started and it ends on the 29th of April for those who want to join to learn how to run for Sales Master. So make sure that if you have any team members that want to join the program, business partners, to make sure and have them complete their registration before the 29th of April. All right, with any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and introduce my other co-host, Ms. Novla Bryan. She said she had something else that she wanted to share this morning. So she would go ahead and unmute and she could be able to share that video that she wanted to share. So Novelet, you'll have the stage.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. KJ raised his hand, so let's see what he's got to say.
Good morning.
Go ahead, KJ.
Oh, Nick, good morning, Miss Brian. Good morning,
Morning.
and CJ, and everyone here. The question, it was regarding to the Cell Master courses. I was trying to register, but the thing is that it's asking for team ID and something else. I think it's called visitor ID or something like that. And I didn't know what the numbers to put in, so I don't know if anyone here knows the number what to put in, so I can fill in that complete the application.
Yeah, so the application starts off with asking you to put in your sponsor ID, which is the person who enrolled you or introduced you to the business. And the second ID that they want is your ID because you're going to be the participant.
Okay, so okay, got it. So I got to go on my website and look for the ID of mine personally.
Yes.
Okay, and then
And it's going to ask you for your email and your sponsor's email. So that way your sponsor would also get an email notifying them that you enrolled in the program.
oh, well, Miss Florence was the first one who I noticed brought up this attention. And then I think she brought up this ID, the sponsor ID. I don't know if it was that, and then or should I just do the upline ID? So I got a little confused there.
If Florence is sharing her ID for you guys to put it in, go right ahead and put it in because she is our upline. So if she's so give you guys the ID to use, go right ahead and use hers as the sponsor ID.
Well, do you have those? Do you have that ID? Because boy, I don't have that information. I thought she posted in the chat message, and I don't recall what to add. I don't. Yeah, I'm a little
Well,
lost.
guess what? At this moment, just put the person that registered you.
Yeah.
Get your sponsor ID. Call the gentleman, get it from him, and just put it in, and your application finished.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
And Miss Ruth, CEO Ruth.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. And then I wanted to say something about KJ question. So, if you go on the, like you mentioned, that's what I was about to say. Like the number that Miss Florence give her number, say, hey, this is the number you put. So that's why when I saw that the message that she sent, and then I go right ahead and put the number that she put in there, and then the registration is quick and easy. So it's not. So Okay, so this person put it. I think that's right. Emma just put the number. So
Yes, 2123129.
yes.
KJ,
Go
check
ahead.
the chat. Look in the chat, KJ.
Yeah.
Look in the Atomy Momentum Morning. Scroll up a little bit, you'll see it. She sent it at
You
she
got it,
sent
KJ?
mhm,
Look
Yes,
in the
yes.
chat right
Thank,
now.
okay,
mhm,
yeah. All right. Thank you.
mhm.
Okay.
For anyone else who's interested in registering, take that information from the chat because we're not gonna have it if someone asks about it tomorrow, Monday.
Yeah, because the deadline is the 29th to register. Mhm.
Okay, so that's it. There's no other hands raised.
No.
Okay, so guys, you know I'm always showing little clips on different things. There are so many toxic products on the market, things we would not even think about. I mean, we're at this place now in life where basically, as I see it, and as Maria and I were saying, we're literally fighting for our life, fighting to be healthy in every area of our life. It is sad that we have come to this place where everything that we're buying is loaded with toxicity. So I found this video yesterday. Let me get it up and ready before I hit share. It's just very sad. You're literally fighting for our life. Well, we are fighting. It's so shit. And I like following this gentleman. So let's hit unmute and play. Oh, sorry. Let's unmute again.
Because they come in these tea bags that are either made of bleach chlorinated paper or plastics and rayon. And when you dunk it on, here are 5 things you definitely want to avoid if you want to live a healthier life. I start every day with a cup of tea, but not these kind because they come in these tea bags that are either made of bleach chlorinated paper or plastics and rayon. And when you dunk it in just boiled water, it leaches out the toxins, the nanoplastics, and the hormone disrupting ingredients, which is why infertility is at an all-time high. If you want tea, loose leaf is the way to go. As for coffee, no more pods and K-cups because I don't feel good about just boiled water going through aluminum tops, plastic bodies and into your cup of joe and leaching out all of those toxins. You're much better off with ground or whole bean coffee. But pro tip, always look for single origin. That's going to be superior to blends that have beans from multiple countries. But no matter what, skip the flavorings when it comes to your coffee or creamers. Hazelnut, white chocolate mocha, vanilla caramel. How do they get those flavors in there without using any of the real ingredients? Artificial and natural flavors. You know, the FDA says artificial flavors cannot be remotely real at all, and they're derived from petroleum, and natural flavors are the biggest lie in the grocery store. They have to start with something real, like a hazelnut, then they add hundreds of ingredients and solvents to manipulate the flavor. You want a coffee creamer? Throw in some half and half. Heavy cream, your favorite plant-based milk. You won't have the flavorings, and you'll avoid the dreaded seed oils like canola, soybean, safflower, sunflower. They have to be avoided at all costs. They're incredibly processed, refined, and inflammatory, but the problem is they're in basically everything. Popcorn with sunflower oil, snack bars with canola oil, oat milk with rapeseed, aka canola oil. So to avoid them, read the ingredients on the back or scan it with my Bobby approved app. And if a recipe calls for canola oil, swap it for avocado oil. Use extra virgin olive oil for medium heat cooking. Use coconut oil for baking. Use ghee for steak, eggs, and high heat cooking. Bottom line, avoid the dreaded seed oils that you and I grew up with. And the last thing you want to avoid eating is high fructose corn syrup in our good old American ketchup. But here's the kicker. This exact bottle of Heinz tomato ketchup in the UK uses cane sugar because they don't allow the high fructose corn syrup because it's cheaper than sugar, sweeter than sugar, and more addictive than sugar, which means there's more profits for the company. Avoid it at all costs. In a couple days, I'll post a video for the things you want to be
So these are the things that we're spending our hard-earned money on every single day. And really taking us out. So I'm a tea person, but I've always stick to the regular tea. I have stuff growing outside in pots, the whole fashioned Jamaican mint, Burvine, a lot of different things. And then I go to the Korean store. I go to Little China by me and I buy my stuff there because I rather buy my loose leaf tea there, like dandelion and all those things. And CJ, the little teapot that I got. There are teapots you can buy where it has the little stainless steel strainer in the center where you can put all your leaves in, fill it up with water, make your tea. Mine is glass. They have some that are not glass. And you make your tea and then you can just pull it out and dump it. But that's how I make my tea. So I'm not buying any of these things over the counter. So I see Mr. Davis has his hand raised. Go ahead.
Yes, that's a pretty powerful video. Of course, this whole thing gets recorded and goes back on the recorded side. But where did you get the video at?
I got it from TikTok. I follow, when I go on there, I follow, doctors or holistic, anyone that's into the whole natural health that's always showing these videos. That's where, but I'll post the video. I'll post it in the chat. Are you a part of the Momentum Morning?
Yeah, but what was the topic that you used when you did the search in TikTok?
Oh, no, I didn't do a search because I already follow these people. Whenever they post the videos, they just pop up in my feed.
What's the name of the who you're following?
Oh, what's his name? Let's go back.
Noveland.
Yes, ma'am.
If you take the chat, what you put in the chat, and he opens it, you can save that and you can hit follow. You can
Yes.
follow from there.
Yeah. Once you play it,
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm asking.
yeah, that's why I asked if you're a part of the Momentum Morning.
No, I am part of Mentamone, and she mentioned that you put in the person from that video of the TikTok. I can follow that in the chat.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
she
why I
said.
was asking if you're a part of the Momentum Morning WhatsApp or Telegram group, because when I post it, you'll have access to it and then you can follow. Like I posted the one I played yesterday in the WhatsApp group.
Okay, thanks.
So are you a part of the Momentum Morning? That's what I'm asking.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll post it in there and then you can just click on it and hit like and you'll start getting his videos. Because honestly, I don't even know his name. I just know I've been following him. Let's see. Bobby Parrish, P-A-R-R-I-S-H. So it's B-O-B-B-Y-P-A-R-R-I-S-H. Got it?
Yes. Thank
Okay.
you.
So, and I just posted in the Momentum Mornings. So you guys can follow him. He posts some really good videos. I think the video I played yesterday was his as well. So yeah. Yes. Oh, we'll do the company motto at the end. So, yep. So any other questions in regards to that or feedback in regards to that video?
Yeah, hi everybody. Hi Noveland.
We recorded.
No, Nick is not recorded this morning.
Oh, okay.
Because it's open call, so. But the video, Nick just posted the video. For those who are not a part of the Momentum Morning, he just posted in the chat.
Oh, okay. He posted it on the chat. I was just going to add by saying that this guy, Bobby Parrish, is very, very good. I've been listening to him as well. But if you go on YouTube and you just put that name on there, he'll come you'll get the videos. He's not only doing talking about Costco. He talks about a lot of these supermarkets. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's very, very good.
I love the topics that he covers because I have a few more videos of him that saved that I only played one today, but I have a few more. Like I have one for Monday and one for Tuesday already. But yeah, he's a great one to follow.
100%. On YouTube, you will find him. Thank you.
You're welcome. So TikTok is not just for silly things. There's a lot of good information on there. It's just what you choose to follow when you go on there. So yeah, a lot of great information. Okay, so that's it. No more questions. Today, Maria, Miss Maria.
Yes.
Okay, you had said you wanted to touch on skincare. Did you want to touch on the one you wanted to go?
Well, yesterday, good morning, everyone. Yesterday, we were just talking about, I was talking about our body cream.
Mm-hmm.
Can we pull it up?
Oh yeah, I forgot. We did have that conversation.
Yeah. And I was just saying that I had only been using the body cream. What is it? Enriched body cream, I think. Atomy enriched body cream. We have a bath or shower gel that goes with it. And
the absolute body.
Yeah, I think it was that. Yeah, it's the absolute one. Anyway, it's the one where we have. You can buy it with the bath gel, bath cream. Anyway,
Yeah, the one I always talk about.
Yeah, the one you always talk about, right? So I had only been using it when I do facial parties, and I just have everybody just try it because it's very emollient, very, very moisturizing. And so I had just been using it on hands. But anyway, I was away for a few days on vacation, and I took it with me, and I had never ever really used it, right? Because I'd only been letting people try it because a lot of people love it. They love the fragrance of it, and they love the moisturizing effects. So, but anyway, I just used when I was on vacation. I used it on my legs for the first time. And I was shocked. I was like, oh my God, my legs, ladies, my legs look so good. I mean, and the moisture, it just retained that moisture, because sometimes I tend to have like dry skin on my legs or whatever, but I felt like it exfoliated them. And they just the color, the sheen, and it just I could feel it like penetrating deep into the cells on my body, and I was just absolutely amazed. If you haven't tried this, you need to try it. It is wonderful, and my feet, the heels of my feet, my feet are oh my God, and they stayed soft all day. The moisture stayed day, all day. It's amazing. It is amazing. So I was sharing that with Novelette, and she said that she mixes the body lotion with it. So I'm going to try that too, because our body lotion, it helps you to not get bitten up by those mosquitoes. It repels the mosquitoes and the little sand flies and all of that. And so I'm going to try that too. And it has a nice fragrance too. That fragrance it's much lighter, but if you want to just use that one alone, you can do that too. But I normally, that's the one that I use. But I just noticed when I use the one that comes in the tube, the cream, it is amazing. So if you all haven't tried that, make sure you do, especially if you have dry skin, your elbows, your knees, you want to use it. And if you want to look extra nice, let's say a beautiful summer night and you got on a flowy dress or something, it just feels nice to have feel that just brush against your legs when the cloth. It feels so wonderful. It was a wonderful, wonderful experience. And so I definitely will be continuing to use that on my legs, not just on my hands. So I just wanted to share that.
Yeah, guys, you see, I've been raving about this ultra rich, and as Maria said, it seems like it exfoliates. Maria, you have always heard me say when I use that body wash, it exfoliates the skin. I'm telling you, it really does. That's why you always have that nice glow to your skin, because most people, they said, oh, my skin is also always so dry and dull. It's dry and it's dull because the dead skin cells are there. If you're not exfoliating, even in nature, they know to get rid of those dead skin cells. You'll see that the animals out there, they know to do it. So we need to do the same thing, because once you get rid of that dead skin cell, that's when that new layer comes through, and it's nice. That's where you have that nice glow. Of course, the lotion is going to help with that. But I add this ultra rich body cream into the regular body lotion during the winter months, because we need a little bit more moisture during the cold season. So I will mix that into that container. But I tell you, this product and the body lotion, guys, if you're not trying them, and as it says here, as Maria says, step number 4, transform rough skin into moist and smooth skin. Moisture from honey. And then it's the number 5, powerful lock-in moisture. Moisture from shea butter. So it's showing you here and look at that. Hyaluronic acid, number 1.
You're right. And that's that moisturizing effect. That's holding that moisture in. And I don't have any on right now, but my skin feels so much smoother. It actually does have a cumulative effect. So the more you use it, the softer, the smoother, the more glowing your skin is going to be.
Yeah. And it's summertime now. We want to look great because, I tell you, I'm out there and I'm looking and I'm like, oh, this person needs the Atomy body lotion. Oh, this person needs the face cream. And I wish I could just walk up to everyone and say, hey, but you don't want to offend people. And especially for us ladies, we don't want to go get the nice pedicure. Your toenails are looking great, but you look on the heel and some are just not pretty. I'm like, you should not be wearing sandals. Really, you shouldn't be. Guess what? We have the solution here. Now, if these are individuals that you can nicely introduce them, say, hey, I want you to try something. Give them a little sample. They don't have to know that that's why you're doing it. Go onto Amazon and buy the little, I don't know if they have them in 2 ounces, but 2 or 3 ounces, those little plastic jar that they have. You can put samples of these, buy some extra lotions or whatever, and give them out and make your samples from those little containers, because I've done that and I've gotten sales from doing that. But this here, buy the set. Try the body wash along with this. If you've never used any one of our body lotion or body wash, it's summertime, you're gonna look great. People always come up to myself and my daughter at church and they're like, what are you guys using? Your skin is glowing. And I go, my Atomy body lotion, body cream, the whole work, body wash.
And you can layer in the goodness by using the body wash and layer in the fragrance. Use the body wash and then use the fragrance on top of it. And use the cream on top of it, and you're going to really feel wonderful. And your skin literally will look younger, the skin on your body. Because like I said, I tried it on my legs and everything, and I was just amazed. So
it reversed the aging, it reversed that damage, because I have an elderly lady and she used to, when I met her, her skin looked so bad, dry. And I said, I was giving her water. That's how I met her. And I said, I have a lotion I want you to try. And she's like, really? So I brought out some of my lotion for her to just rub on. I said, rub this on your arm and look. So she rubbed it in. I said, put some more on. And I said, now feel your skin. And she's like, wow, my skin's never felt like that. And I said, look at it. She's like, I'm getting a little glow. So I said, would you like to order some? She's like, yeah. She's now a customer. She uses the whole product line. And you should see what her skin looks like now. Of course, she's taking, the supplement, she's using the body lotion, the body wash, and she absolutely, actually, I have all my customers using the body lotion and the body wash. Because I'm always raving about this body lotion and body wash and the whole, I said, your skin is never going to look any better than when you use these products. They absolutely love the products.
Oh, nevertheless, can I share something about what happened? Okay, so while I was on vacation, I forgot my Atomy travel kit, right? Because we have the travel kit that has our foam cleanser, it's got shampoo, it's got everything in there, but I forgot my kit. And the only thing I had was my evening care 4-set foam cleanser, right? So guess what I had to do? Because I wasn't going to use the soap at the resort. I wouldn't do that to myself. So I said, oh, well, I'm going to have to use this, my foam cleanser from my evening care 4-set. So when I got in the shower, I said, okay, I know it's going to lather. When I tell you, it lathers so well. I was able to my whole body, and it was I felt like I was in a spa. It lathers so well, and it smells so beautiful, and I came out, it rinsed nice and clear and clean, and I felt so refreshed, and I did that every day, and I was like, whoa, this is nice. And I was like, I could just use this for when I take a shower. And but it was wonderful. So if you're ever in a pinch and you don't have any of our shower or bath products, but you have your foam cleanser, you can use it. It was a wonderful experience, and I was really glad to find out that how much it lathers, and how that you could use it over your entire body. Entire body. When I say entire body, I mean every area you can use it. It's not going to sting. It's not going to burn. It's wonderful.
Wow, look at that. A mistake, and you got to experience it. I love it. Because you only really need a pin size of that foam cleanser when you're washing your face. So, yeah, I can see that. Oh, great, great, great. So, guys, really use the product and experience the product. And this is not just for the ladies, guys. When we have events and I see you guys that's on here, I want to see the effects of these products on your skin. Not one single person in this company on this call should show up at any event with your skin dry, ashy looking, because then you're not a good reflection of the company. We have these products here, and I'm telling you, they transform your skin when you start applying them from the outside in. And I always say, food grade products going on your body. So you're nourishing your body from the outside in, because you look at the ingredients that's in these products. It's just truly unbelievable. So try the products, experience it for yourself, and your customers will love them. Every time I say to one of my customers, like, I have a new one that I tell them, the next time when you order, I want you to this, and they're like, okay, whenever I call, you just tell me. And I let them experience the product, and they always call me back and go, oh my gosh, this body lotion or the body wash or whatever, or the dishwashing detergent or the fabric softener.
Oh, nevertheless.
Yes.
I have another testimony about the dishwashing detergent.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I wash dishes with it. Of course, we know it's concentrated, so it lasts a long, long, long time. So what I do is I pour some into my dispenser, and I mix it with part water, depending on how I like it, because we all have our own little formulations with that as to how much the ratios are. Anyway, so I was washing dishes last night, and I didn't think anything of it. I finished the dishes, and I went upstairs, and I started to to pick up a book to read. And I noticed, I said, wait a minute, my hand smells so good. And I said, well, wait a minute. I didn't put any lotion on. And I was trying to figure why were my hands smelling so good. And then I remembered I had washed the dishes. And not only does it make your hands smell good, because I hadn't really thought about that component of our dishwashing detergent. This has that really nice aroma, really perfumey, but light and just refreshing. But it keeps your hands soft. Because I don't really use gloves. Maybe I should. We do have gloves that we do sell with Atomy, but I don't use gloves. And but it keeps my hands really, really soft. We had ran out of it, and I had to use another brand that's supposed to be holistic and healthy. And I noticed that my hands were super, super dry.
Yes.
Even though this is a well-known product that everybody loves, it's supposed to be real healthy with no toxins in it and all of that. And so I noticed the difference is that my hands are nice and moisturized. And last night I noticed that, okay, it's going to give me a very nice smell and aroma, which was very soothing on my hands. So I just wanted to share that too.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. So you see, guys, as you use the products right here, this is why exactly what Maria is speaking about. Helps skin feel moisturized. So imagine that you're washing the dishes with something that's also keeping your hands moist if you do not wear a glove. I do at times, especially when I get my nails done, I make sure I wear a glove, but sometimes I don't. So right here, you don't have to worry about your hands drying out because 99.9% of what you're buying over the counter, it's drying every moisture out of your hand.
You know what? I can concur as well.
Yeah. Your hands are dried and chapped, your nails, your cuticle, everything.
And one of the reasons why I don't wear gloves when I when I wash dishes is because I know I'm using a healthy product, that I'm not putting all of those chemicals, pesticides and herbicides into my body, because I've got my hands in detergent water that is full of chemicals. So I don't have to worry about that. So I don't wear. That's one reason why I don't have to wear the gloves. So we don't have to wear them when we use our own product.
Exactly. So it's great. And look, you're getting full of vitamin C and rich antioxidant while you wash the dishes. I mean, that's unbelievable. So even the dishwashing detergent is about health. You're getting antioxidant. So look at that. Unbelievable. Guys, get excited about the products because we are class 1.
Right.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, and I remember what Carol Spain always says, detox your whole house.
There you go.
We've got everything to detox the house. And you guys know she always says that. Just switch everything out. Yeah. Your laundry detergent, what you use to whiten your clothes with, your fabric softener, your dishwashing detergent, everything. We did have aromatherapy. But because no one really bought it, they took it off of our website. Well, no, I think it was on the global, but they took it off of there because it wasn't, moving the way they wanted it to. So, but detoxify your whole house. There are so many people coming down with all kinds of crazy cancers. And it's because of the foods we eat, the products that we bring into our homes and use. All of this has a negative cumulative effect on our health. Even microwaving. Don't microwave. Reheat food on top of the stove.
Or get a hair fryer, guys.
Right.
If you have a microwave, you need to get that thing out of your home.
Don't use that. And that Yucca app. Oh my God, they had the kids after school. I think I told you guys this.
Yeah.
The kids after school, they had field day. And all the parents had to bring stuff. So my daughter got stuck with bringing all the leftover stuff home. Fritos on the Yucca app, a number 1 between the point, between 1 and 100, 100 being it's excellent, they rang up as a 1. The Lay's classic potato chips, 35. 4. The Smart Food white cheddar, number 1, bad. Then the Kool-Aid jammers, these little Kool-Aid that comes in those little silver packages, are number 1. All of this stuff is junk, but they are cumulative, and people are giving these things to children, and they have many years to accumulate all of these toxins in their little bodies. And so we don't want that. So you make sure you use that app. Make sure you use that app when you're shopping. Just go app crazy. Just go scan crazy.
I do. I don't care who's looking at me in the grocery store.
Well, you'll notice that the other smart shoppers are using an app too.
Mm-hmm.
The smart shoppers are using an app because they already know, I'm not going to kill my children. I'm not going to kill my grandchildren. I'm not going to kill myself.
Yeah.
Hey Maria, can you just type in the name of the app in the chat, so just in case anyone else wants to get it?
All right.
Now let's touch on this class 1 agent here for our dishwashing detergent. I cannot recall seeing a class 1 in the grocery store. I'm sure most of the detergent in the grocery store are class 3. Now with class 1, as it says, you can wash your fruits and veggies. You put a very small drop in water, and you put that broccoli head in there that has all that white film on it, and you just shush it around in that water and you take it out. Bright green, all that white film is gone. It will even take the wax off the apple. And that is hard to come off.
It's very hard to come off.
Yeah. And this will take it off. So guys, you can wash your fruits and veggies. I already have a system that I can use to remove the pesticides, but this is great to have. So guys, utilize it. It's not just a dishwashing detergent. It's going to help you in your home when you're cleaning your cucumbers. It's going to take the wax off there as well. So you can wash your, it's food can use to wash fruits and veggies. So just think about that. It's more than one uses for this product. People have used it to clean their furniture. I didn't think of, I wasn't planning on talking about this, otherwise I would have brought that photo up. Maybe I'll bring it up. We're almost out of time. Oh, we have a little bit of time. This person showed their tan leather sofa was brown, and they used dish detergent to clean it, brought the color back. As I said, you can also use it to wash your car. It's the best car washing agent. It is not going to strip the paint off your car. It gets the wax. You know, when you get that, not wax, the sap from the trees, that's almost impossible to get off. Takes it off in no time. It cleans your rim on your car, get the grease off very easily. So you're not just washing dishes with it. You can use it to wash your car as well. So, go ahead, Justin. Justin?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Well, what about the app? Could you put the app info in the memo tomorrow morning? I can get it.
I think Maria
Put it in the chat.
It's in the chat.
Yeah, it's a free app too. It's free.
How do you call it?
Yuka.
Yuka.
Yuka?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You got it, Justin?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, wonderful.
And Neverland, I wanted to mention something too about our fruits and vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, you know how when you're in the grocery store, everything has a little code on it. It's called a PLU code, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's very important because they're going to be either a 4 or 5 digit number That's going to be found on, all of the fruits and the vegetables and all of that. And so if it's got like a 4-digit number, that means that it is not organic, right? It means that it's possibly genetically modified, right? And then if it has a 5-digit number, now the 4-digit number will usually start with a 4. The 5-digit number, hold on a second, somebody's trying to call me. The 5-digit number, it means that it's likely to be organic. It's supposed to be organic, but make sure you pay attention to those digits on there. Okay, if it's 5 digits, it's probably going to be organic, and if it's 4-digit, it's genetically modified and inorganic. So even so, still when you get it home, if you get the 5-digit one, you still want to wash it with our dishwashing detergent.
Because unfortunately, organic does not mean it has no pesticide. That's what I found out. They just used a milder. Now, if you're growing it in your backyard, you know it's truly organic. But otherwise, if someone else is growing it, it still has, as they say, milder pesticide on it. But they're not 100% free of pesticide. So,
Yes, marvelous. Like I read in the store and it had the water pouring on it, like to make it look like it's
that
and all that stuff. So I didn't read it fully. So I bought the carrots because it says organic, had the leaves on it and everything, right? But I didn't see it was it was genetically organic. So it's either organic or done electronically, whatever. It can't be both. It can't. How you can have organic, but yet it's modified. It can't. So I bought it. I didn't know until when I had it sitting there on it. I just wait a minute. I said, but real carrots don't dry up like this. And the carrot just withered into like a 1/4 inch from see 1 inch. It just keep deteriorating and deteriorating. I kept them because sooner or later I'm gonna do video with it. I kept them so I could do a video sooner or later. But it had the water. The real carrots didn't have that stuff. It had water on it, the leaves still on the top and all that. So I just grab it. I say, but it was genetically modified. So we can't believe anything anymore. We can't.
Absolutely, because I have an associate whose brother he sells organic to the marketplace, and his sister said, I don't know if that's really organic that he's selling. So, we just have to be careful.
Yeah.
But in any case, if it's got a number 4, don't try not to buy it because it's a better price. We pay the price down the road. If you can, please do your own garden. In as
They
much
have
as you
one,
can.
Maria, they have one with a 9 on it, but you rarely see it. They say it's organic, but you rarely see that in the store. I can't find it.
Right, you're seeing fewer and fewer 9s. The 9s usually are 5 digits. It's usually, if it's a 9, it's going to be a 5-digit. And that's supposed to be organic and healthy and good for you. But the 4, you definitely, if it's 4-digit, it starts with a number 4. Even if it's a 5-digit, starts with a number 4. Try not to buy that. I know that we're all trying to watch our financial bottom line when we're shopping. Everything costs so much.
Because I like watermelon. I love the watermelon. But I bought it with the 4, the little ones, and it didn't have seed and stuff. I said no. So I stopped buying that, and I'm growing my own. It's growing beautifully. I'm gonna have watermelon soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys know how to grow watermelon, right?
Oh yeah, we're from the island.
Okay, great. Because I got a lesson from my brother-in-law the other day. He's a old school farmer.
Yep. So
guys,
if I may add to what Maria is saying and what your concern is, Valderine, regarding the numbers on these produce. The reason why you don't see the numbers or why they are rare in supermarkets is because it is based on the supermarket you go to. If you go to Whole Food, you'll find a lot of nights on their produce. If you go to another store that we have here in Pembroke Pines called Nutrition Smart, all of their produce are organic. You don't even have to be concerned. So if you go to Publix, some Publix have a lot of organic stuff. It depends again where the Publix is. They tend to have organics in neighborhoods where they know people will buy the stuff. If you go to a Publix that in a certain neighborhood, you're not going to find a lot online because it's not moving the product. That's what I want to say.
That is true. They tell
That
you
is
that
so
it's
true.
not selling. They tell you the healthy stuff are not selling, so they do not carry it.
Absolutely. I mean, you don't find, let's be honest, you do not find whole food in zip codes like here in Broward County, like 33311. You just don't, because they're not going to sell. So it is unfortunately, like I always say, that they messed up the food so badly. Now we have to pay for the food because it's messed up, and it's just a reality. I've been doing it for 20 years. So it's either you buy, for you guys that are younger, either you pay now or you will pay later.
Yeah,
that's true.
Right.
so
That's
true.
right. That's right. You know, and a lot of the younger generation, they have no idea what real fruits and vegetables supposed to look like. They're not supposed to look perfect. They're not supposed to look
whatsoever.
perfect. So they just imagine, as with their children and their children's children, they're not going to have a clue, because they already don't. They already don't really have a clue.
If I can quickly share this, what really scared me is when I went to South Africa in 2023. I'm South African. We grew up with bread, fresh bread every day. If you went to a supermarket or a grocery store and they gave you stale bread, you take that bread back. When I went home for the past 5 years, I would say, I'm sorry, guys. These kids, my nieces and nephews, the younger generation, the 23-year-olds, 25-year-olds, they find the bread, because now in South Africa, bread is also in the shelves. Can you ever? We never had bread in the shelves. It was fresh bread delivered by bakeries every day. Now these kids think that the bread that's in the shelves is good, and it's happening in South Africa. So I'm leaving it alone. Yeah, it's scary. It really is scary, the food that they are feeding us. So we just have to be very careful. I cannot emphasize enough that you pay now or you will pay later. As far as your health is concerned. So we really need to reach out to our children, educate them as far as the food that they eat, because they don't care. Now, apart from the food that's supposed to be good, or produce, fruit and vegetables are supposed to be good, these kids are eating junk food, McDonald's and Burger King and all of these other food that are not supposed to be good. But let's not be deceived. The so-called, these chain restaurants like, I can name some of them. Fridays, they're going out of business here in our area. Help me out. All of them. All of them. The salad look green, but that salad is not good. So even with restaurants, if you go to a restaurant, try to go to a mama pop type of establishment, where it's not chain, like Chili's. Yeah, I can go up. Olive Gardens. Oh my goodness, sorry if you like Olive Gardens. I can't stand that place. But anyway,
I don't go there.
Yeah, that dead lettuce and
oh my goodness, it's horrible. Thank you for allowing me to share.
You're
Let's
welcome.
just be careful.
I'm about to say, with all those chains right now. I saw a documentary on YouTube a couple weeks ago, and by 2026 they're all going out of business. They're all closing down because they are not producing like they used to. So now, like,
people are waking up.
Amen, Novelet. Americans are becoming smart. They understand that they are doctors. Most of them, not all of them. It's all about money. It's all about money. Anyway, I'm done sharing. Thank you.
You're welcome. Guys, it's about 2 minutes to 11, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap up at 11.
Not yet. Hold on. I shared the one here with the dish detergent. You guys can see it?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, and then I want to show the other one with the lotion since Maria brought it up. And KJ shared a video with me yesterday in regards to
And I'll let you email.
yeah, sorry. Well, we're not recording.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is the body lotion before and after. See the back of you see the difference? The product works. It really does. So yeah, so KJ shared one with me yesterday, and I think we should play it. Especially, you know, the one with the big M, that fast food. And they break down how that food is made, because so many mothers and grandparents take their kids to this place. After watching that, I don't think that one single person on here, if you still go there, you will ever go there again. How that is not food. Nothing there is food. And I see so many parents and grandparents taking their kids there. It is sad. So anyway, we're done. Let me see. Yes, it's especially okay. We're not missing anything in the chat.
And the cheese that's on most of these in these fast food restaurants, when you buy a cheeseburger, that is basically aluminum.
Yes, that same gentleman that I played the video, he had one on cheese that I will play next week. He said if it's American, it is not cheese. Don't use it. If it's not cheese from overseas, don't. I stopped using cheese a long time ago. When that cheese hit the water and it becomes glue in the sink, you know it's not cheese. So guys, go connect.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. A quick tip when you buy cheese. When it says cheese food, leave it alone. Okay, that's a tip. Well, if it says cheese food, please leave it alone.
Yeah, so we need to stay away from these cheese. So I would recommend you guys follow Bobby. He's got a lot of informative videos on there. You know, and if you have grandbabies, learn the information so you can educate your daughters or sons so you can protect the next generation. As she said, you're either going to pay now or pay later. And this younger generation coming up, they're going to suffer so badly if the parents don't get it right. Because the things I see these parents feeding these kids, I'm like, Lord, please protect these babies. They have it's not their fault.
It's not. And Neverlet too, maybe you can also touch on next week, maybe the pet food that we were talking about this morning.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes. All righty, guys. It's 11:02 and Nick is ready to get off here and go start his weekend. Have a wonderful weekend.
One last question. The body cream, is that on the USA or the global?
US side.
All right, thank you.
It's the absolute body wash and the cream that she was talking about is the body cream. So that they come as a set, but you can also buy them separately. I would recommend you get the set. That way you're getting the body wash and the body cream.
Okie dokie.
All right, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
All right, you guys have a good weekend. We'll see you guys back on Monday.
Have a blessed weekend.
Bye. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah.
Good weekend. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Love you guys, everyone. Stay